Hi everyone and welcome to this week's edition of Ask the Coach. So this week I'm answering the question, what is leaky gut and how might it impact my health? So leaky gut is a really buzzed about term that's come into popularity the last few years, but a lot of people don't quite understand it. So leaky gut occurs when your intestinal barrier becomes permeable, which means that the items that are in your intestines can get out into your bloodstream. So how this occurs is through a combination of different factors. It can be caused by inflammation, which can be either dietary due to inflammatory foods or due to things like stressors. It can also be due to medications, so whether it's long-term use of birth control pills, NSAIDs such as ibuprofen, and it can also be caused by various infections like viruses, bacteria overgrowth. Some people believe candida overgrowth. All these different factors can cause the intestinal cells to actually become leaky. So, to help you kind of understand your intestines, basically the surface area is huge, size of a tennis court, but yet the intestinal barrier is only one cell layer thick. So, therefore, if these spaces between cells, which are called tight junctions, become leaky, if you will, then all of that food that's in your body that's partially digested, the bacteria, everything that's down there can now go from your intestinal barrier where it's meant to either be digested or excreted through your body, can now get into the bloodstream, and then this can cause issues with your immune system. So some people will notice food sensitivities if partially digested food particles are getting through this barrier. If the bacteria or viruses get through, you can imagine that that can create quite a bit of illness. And also just inflammatory particles can escape the gut and into the body, relating to a lot of autoimmune conditions, both what you think of as traditional physical manifestations as well as even impacting things like mental health such as anxiety or depression. So now that you know what leaky gut is, you're probably wondering, what can I do about it? Well, tune in to next week's video when in part 2 I describe what you can do if you're concerned that you might have leaky gut and how you can help return your gut to a happy, healthy state.